at some point, the window for the group of Celtics that had won a title was going to close. I mean, it was inevitable. But last year seemed like they were going to go for one last hurrah. They added some depth and looked to reload for another run.
Now here is Holiday. Tatum, defended by Durant. Tatum. Phoenix grabs the miss. And getting back to the Celtics and Rondo's injury, a lot of people expected them to start the rebuilding process. Ended up standing pat at the deadline, Steve. Even though there was, it seemed a lot of interest.
You know, you want to give that group, AG, Pierce, and Rondo, you want to give them another run. And they had their last hurrah. They didn't get it finished. And now you start the rebuilding project. So a lot of trades, a lot of movement over the summer. But I like the fact that they gave that club one more run.
On defense, Boston passes it to Booker. This one for three. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Brown the pass to White. The 11-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot.
You always like to get that first lead of the game.
Yeah, you know, Steve, a good way to set the tone early on there.
Here's Booker. He dishes it to Beal. And he banks into it.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
First quarter, 1 minute and a half in. Beal pulls it in. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thank you, Doris. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Beal. Second chance shot. And White with the block.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Booker. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. He kicks it to Durant. Beal up top, 6 to shoot. The pass to Ukic. Suns keep it alive. And that's good off the glass that time.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. White drives in. Some solid defense from Beal.
Pretty good defense there. And that's a shot that he can make, but it really challenged him.
You know, the Suns really had a lot to overcome as they started the rebuilding project. They just weren't the same team the home crowd was used to seeing, and the struggles were evident by that 17-24 record here at home.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive board.
And something else he has is an array of moves in the paint. You can make a training video for young players to figure out how to play down low in terms of how he gets it done inside.
Ukic passes to Beal. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good for Ukic.
The defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And the Suns who have been so good for so long here at U.S. Airways Center, you know, it really was strange to see them drop so many games on their home court.
Well, to give you an idea of just how dominant this team has been here in Phoenix, this was the first time since the end of the 2003-2004 season that they didn't have a home record better than 500.
The Suns leading. It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. The Suns making a change here. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Here's Sherna, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they've built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tire.
The Suns making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that cause.
Well, it's a tremendous training staff. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. But a lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows.
Now White, after the missed three from O'Neal, Trubinsky. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sherna. To the inside. Up and in from the low block. White with it. Tatum. And he would have counted had it fallen, but it's all contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, Jared Jack might have the largest collection of basketball shoes in the league with over 1,500 pairs. He said, I remember when I had a condo in one city and I didn't have many places to put them. So I started putting them in cabinets. You'd go into the kitchen to get a cup and there'd be shoes in there. He says that once his playing days are over, he envisions future endeavors in sneaker design. Guys, he's following his passion.
Interesting. Thanks, Doris.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Allen kicks to Gordon. Back to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Gordon. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Boston leading by 4. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside Holiday. Cannot hit. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Gordon. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That doesn't go either for Gordon. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So
You know, it's always strange to see how a team will react when they lose one of their biggest stars. Last season, the Celtics were thought to be dead in the water when Rondo tore his ACL, but they actually rallied and went on a winning streak after the injury.
And the Suns here with a different look. Suns trail by 6. Lee outside. Has to Beal. Low block shot. Tatum. The second effort. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Well, Clark, as you said with Rondo and the Celtics, they would go on to win the next 7 right after his injury, and overall, Steve played better than expected the rest of the way.
Sometimes that's the way these things go, Kevin. A star player goes down, everybody else kind of steps up, and instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they use it as a rallying cry. And all those role players for Boston really picked up the extra slack. I thought they made a great push to end that season after the Rondo injury.
You know, for so long, the Suns have been one of the stronger teams in the West and typically could just blitzkrieg Eastern Conference teams with their offense. That's not the case anymore. It really was the East that got the better of the Suns last season.
Brown kicks to Holiday. Feeds it to White. Just 5 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, back to the Suns against the Eastern Conference. They really seem to fall their times, and they had to travel to the East Coast. And Steve, even when they hosted teams in the desert,
you know, all good things must come to an end, and the Suns' dominance over the East wasn't going to last forever. Because remember, for many years, the Suns just ran roughshod over the Eastern Conference. But only 8 wins in their 30 games against the East. That was by far the lowest total of anybody in the West.
Koyen, the pass to Ukic. Koyen cleans the three-pointer. He has 7.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Outside Holiday. And here with the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes play. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Durant attacking the feed to Beal. Passes to Koyen. There's the dish to Lee. Now the pass to Ukic. Beal. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And you've really got to also admire his steadiness. I mean, no matter what the situation is, he's not going to change his game and risk a drop-off. Very consistent in his approach and production.
The Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
The Celtics making a switch here. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Ukic passes to Durant. Ukic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. With his first shot attempt. And it's Phoenix scoring the game.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Brown outside. From downtown. No good on the buzzer beater. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Round given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Not many teams, guys, in the East did very well against the West last season. And that in mind, you can call Boston's 14-16 record against the conference better than most.
Boy, Durant did a nice job creating space for that shot.
He drives in and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
And for the Celtics against the West, even in the shortened season, they were having a lot of trouble with some of the bigger lineups, Steve. More of the up-tempo teams out west.
Well, the Celtics were old and a little bit small, too. Kevin Garnett played center last year, so they played a lot of small lineups. And when you're small and you're old, sometimes, you know, that's going to cost you, particularly on the road.
Shoots off the screen. No good from Koyen.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Tatum drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
White against Beal. He passes it to Ukic. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Ukic. Backing down. 5 to shoot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. White dishes to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, you know, last season, I think officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks. The rebuild was on in full cycle.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Kicks it to Durant. Pass to Ukic. That's good. A nice assist from Durant. 7 points in the game. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but, you know, not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they've hoisted a championship banner very close to another. But it's just time to move on, and that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and the Celtics now in rebuilding mode.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Beal kicks to Booker. He feeds it to Beal.
Get there, get there!
It's Durant on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number. It's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
To the paint. Outside for Beal. No good on the 3. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Outside Holiday. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 8. The pass to Okoye. And he uses the glass on the left. He's got 15.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
And the Suns making a change here. Eubanks checked in. Brown outside. Gives him the lead pass. Rebounded by Eubanks.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Dishes it to Beal. From the high post. Second chance effort, and he sinks the leg.
They can even get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Back to Holiday. Busted. No good that time either. Suns have gone 5-9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Beal, the pass to Booker. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, of course, last year's superb free throw shooting, above 90%.
And, guys, if the game was coming down to the wire and the opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
All alone. And he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got 5. The Celtics with the lead. Holiday with it. Back to Brown. And the 3 off target. The Suns have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Allen lets up. It's good from long range. And the Suns lead by 2. Got a quick cover here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away. This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Berger gets a screen from O'Neal. Allen for 3.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
For Phoenix, they have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line. Both good from the line that time. 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lets it go. And that's not going to go. And as we finish the game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Pass to Ukic. Backs him down. Tries from 10. That's short off the rim. Austin's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Outside Holiday. Offline with his 3. The Suns trail. Durant dishes to Beal. Beal gets a screen from McCoy. Here's Booker, guarded by Holiday. And Booker gets to Durant. And the shot is long.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Tatum. No good. Great D that time for McCoy.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
No good from Ukic. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Tatum, defended by Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's gutsy. That's what I really respect about him. Seems like the more pressure there is, the more he enjoys the moment. So he is the guy you want taking the big shot at the end of the game.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
Well, I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Open shot. Holiday. Brown the pass to White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Suns have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Now Beal, outside Durant. Right side Durant. Outside for Beal. He dishes it to Booker. Offensive rebound. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
Tatum. Out to White. From past the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Koyen. Shot is blocked. And they're able to return. White against Beal. Tatum, defended by Koyen. The screen from Brown. He kicks to Holiday. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's the break. A finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Textbook example there to use defense to create to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's White. Three-pointers off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Big call, Kevin. He just didn't get there quick enough, and that's a tough break.
Celtics leading by 4. They set the pick. Holiday with it. Now Beal defending. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
So the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
.103 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Brown.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the fourth.
At 6. Tatum.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their league grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
Here's Booker.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Lets it fly from 18. And again, we've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. The Suns, they trail by 7. 20 seconds left in the fourth. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Gordon dishes to Lee. Off target from the wing.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.